So we'll just divide this by simplifying. And of course, this is division of a fraction, so we don't actually divide the fractions, even if they're rational like this, with the unknowns. So we're going to take the second value here, the negative 7x squared over z, and we're going to reciprocate it so that we can change this to multiplication. So that gives us z over negative 7x squared. And we didn't change anything about that first term. So now, since we're multiplying, we can multiply the numerators and denominators. So I've got 5x cubed y times z all over 9z to the fourth times negative 7x squared. Now, I'm going to rearrange this, so some of you guys already know right now that you could skip this step. And it's not going to change the numerator. And the only reason I'm going to change the denominator is so that I have numbers closer together so that I can see the multiplication. So I've got 9 times negative 7. And then I'm just going to put these in alphabetical order. So I've got x squared and z to the fourth. So again, I didn't do any calculating in that denominator. All I did was change the order with the commutative property of multiplication. All right, so what this tells me now is that I can take my denominator and I can multiply 9 and negative 7, which would give me negative 63, and I still have that x squared and z to the fourth. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all my exponents and expand the bases, and the only reason I'm going to do that is so I can see if anything can be canceled out. So I've still got my 5, my x cubed now is x times x times x. Then I've got a y and a z as well. And this is divided by negative 63 times 2 x's times 4 z's. And now at this point I can look and see if I can cancel anything out. And I've got these 2 x's that cancel. I've got that z that cancels as well. And what am I left with? The 5 and the negative 63 can't simplify either, which I would want to check. And what do I have left over? I've got an x in the numerator and a y. And it looks like I've got z's in the denominator. I've got 3 of those. So this would be my final answer. Something else about this answer is that it doesn't matter where that negative is. Some people prefer the negative to be next to the fraction line like this. If for some reason you put it in the numerator, that's not going to be a big deal either.